appreciate you coming on my podcast. This is Aydan. We met on TikTok. Was it TikTok? Yeah, it was TikTok.
Yeah.
A while ago. You posted about your grandma, your sweet grandma. Every single
Yes.
time I saw those videos, they just melted my entire heart. So I wanted to just talk to you about your life and what you're doing because I know you're going to school and I want you to talk about that and then like what you post about on TikTok and all of the things. So,
Sounds
oh, let me
good.
close out of this. Okay. So I give you the floor. You want to start talking about why you started posting on TikTok, when you started posting, and then we can,
And
yeah.
all right, sounds good. My name's Aiden. I started posting on TikTok way back in 2022, I think. I would post a whole bunch of videos with my grandma. I want to say she was. Wait, hold on. Let me do the math. She was 100 or 99 maybe, but she was like still older. Um, and I would post them on like Snapchat, and people would be like, "You need to post this on TikTok." And I was like, "Okay." And I probably had like 4 followers on TikTok at the time, and then I posted one, and it got like 17K views or something like that, and I was like, "No way! Like, that's crazy! Like that's so much!"
It is.
And yeah, and and then from there, I just like started posting a whole bunch, and then I grew my account to like I think I had like 50K followers, and then until I posted the one video about um like me getting the job, like
Mhm.
tell my grandma I got the job, until I gained like 100,000 followers from that one video.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, I was probably over that too. That's the crazy part,
Mhm.
and so did that, and I just my main reason, like people will tell me sometimes, like, "Oh, like you only post your grandma for clout," and it's like, no, it's not even about that. I
No.
post my grandma because number one, I love having those memories, and I love having all those memories in one place,
Yeah.
and number two, like the amount of times people have DM'd me, like, saying how much, like, my videos have helped them, like, that's the reason I post. I don't
Yep.
post just to, like, get clout, like, I post to, like, post wholesome stuff to make people's days, not
Yeah. And that's
yeah.
exactly what it did for me. I was like, "Oh my god, I wish I" because my grandparents passed away my dad's no, I'm sorry. My mom's parents passed away before social media was, like, really big. So it was like
Uh,
I don't know, my grandma passed in 2016. My grandpa passed in, like, 2004. So, that wasn't a thing, and then my dad's, parents I was, like, 19 when my grandpa died, and then my grandma, she passed in, like, 2019 or something like that. So, like, I wasn't really, like, big on filming things because 'cause I'm just like, "Whatever, we take
yeah,
pictures of them." But the
yeah.
way that you film your grandma just I cry so hard the first time I ever saw those videos. I was like, "Stop." And I knew you were doing it as, like, a diary thing because I was like,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
"Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh,
And
yeah."
the hard part is, like, I still have, like, I looked on, like, my memories, I have, like, 3,000 videos with her.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
I
Oh.
have 3,000 videos.
Oh, he's home. Hold on. It's your dad! He's the reason you have a home. Are we done? Okay, I think we're done. Oh, can you hear him? Oh, yeah, you can hear him. He's
Little
loud.
bit. What is he, a hound dog?
He's a bloodhound.
Oh, okay.
A big boy. He's 95 pounds of just loud. Oh my god.
My dog weighs like 101, I think now.
What is
He's
he?
freak he's a chocolate lab.
Oh,
He's huge.
that's a
He's
big boy.
huge. Yeah.
We also have a
He's
bulldog too.
great.
She's 55 pounds, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's a lard. He was so much fatter. Like we changed their dog food and they were fat. Like, he was 125 or 130 for the longest time, and then we changed their dog
Dang it.
food, and yeah, they dropped so much weight. The vet was like, "Um, what are you doing to change that?" I'm like, change their dog food," and he's like, "That's good." And it was right around the time I was losing weight too, and they're like, "Man, mom's losing weight, dog's losing weight." It was
That's
so
too
funny.
funny.
I mean, yeah, it was hilarious. Anyways, you have 3,000 videos of your grandma.
Yeah. You know, I have so many and, I want to post them still, but it's like, now if I even ever post, like, a single video with her, it'll get, like, 50 views or, like, 100 views, and it's like, "Bro, why am I shadow banned? Like, why can I not, like,
I think it's
get
the
any
algorithm.
videos?" Yeah.
I don't think it's yeah, I don't think it's that. I think it's legit, like, the algorithm. I have a client who gets, like, 5 views. 5. It just makes me irate. And she's got, like, 3,000 followers, so it's not like she wouldn't get anything. Her
It's like I
content's
have
good.
180K on TikTok, and it's like for me to get like 50 views on something that's like wholesome, I'm just like, bro, but like the the person posting something crazy, outrageous, just gets like 20 million views. It doesn't, or like something posting like post like a picture of just like an onion, and it'll
Yep.
get like 20 million views.
Yeah. Or rage bait always gets, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
Or if you say
Yeah.
something positive about your spouse online, God
All the
forbid.
all the keyboard warriors like to act up. Unfortunately.
Oh, I love them. They make me laugh. I'm like, "Yeah, okay, because you know everything." Mhm.
Yeah, for real though, that's for sure.
I don't know if you ever read any of my comments, but OMG, some of these people are that's the thing.
Bad.
Oh god, don't delete them. It's engagement, it's okay.
Yeah, no, I freaking that's what I started doing. I was like, some of my comments have maybe I've said before, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna delete it because it's like it's just engagement at that
Yeah,
point.
it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's not gonna make me
Yeah.
lose sleep at night. Somebody on YouTube I started posting religiously on YouTube, like, a month ago, and,
Uh
I had a guy who said something about my character, and I'm just like, you don't know me from Adam," saying I mooch off my husband, like, I literally work a lot of hours. I have like
yeah.
I said before we started recording, I have 11 clients as of today. Like, that is
Yeah.
something I built from the ground up
But
almost 2
yeah.
years ago. Like, that is awesome. By myself. I have nobody else to work with me. I'm by myself. Every day I do that. And, I'm just I said, "I'm not really sure who you think you're speaking to. I have a job, I pay bills. I really appreciate your feedback. I hope you have a blessed day." I was just being very, very catty.
I
And
kinda when people try to give their opinion on me, I hit them with where in the Bible does it say your opinion matters? It doesn't.
right, right. And he just kept going, and I said, "I'm really sorry, but your opinion is not gonna make me lose sleep at night." And he goes, "Oh, I thought it's because you had to have the last word." And I'm like, "No, it's engagement. I don't know if that's like, you don't know how social media works, but that's what this
Yeah.
is. Thank you for the
Yeah.
engagement."
Yeah, for
I
real.
just I don't know. I Social media is wild, and the longer I've been on it, the more I don't think people understand how it works, and it's like, just because you're commenting something negative, it's still engagement, and it
Yeah.
pushes videos still,
Yeah,
so
exactly,
I don't know. I don't know.
exactly.
I do wanna talk to you about what you're going to school for,
Alright, sounds good.
so go ahead
Um,
on that.
I'm going to school to be a diesel mechanic, but I have 3 weeks of school left and I'm done,
Are
and
you
then,
serious? You're so close.
yeah, I graduate. I'll get my diesel mechanic degree at 19 years old on December 10th.
That is awesome. How many
Yeah,
nineteen-year-olds can say that? I don't know, I have any
not a lot,
other
not a lot, not a lot.
So do you have a job lined up or anywhere
I
you're gonna
guess we're
go?
That's what I've been doing today actually, and uh like recently is just applying because most of the places like I have three jobs that I or three places like in Vegas that I know that I could go work, but it's like I don't want to stay here. They don't pay that good. Like like I wanna go somewhere else. Like up in northern Nevada, I can go to work. Um I work in a gold mine up there, and like my starting salary, like like a year, no overtime, just starting is like 75 or 80, like which is like you work like 4 days on, or 4 days on, 3 days off, 3 days on, 4 days off, which is like
That's
that's not
nice.
bad. Yeah.
That's nice. Do you wanna move? Or because I remember didn't you say something that you wanted to move somewhere, like, south?
Yeah. Like I love Vegas. Like I used to hate Vegas, but I love Vegas just for like my family and like my community. But the biggest thing is like I just like it's really hard living here, like raised on like hardcore Southern values, and then living in Vegas where nobody like the dudes in church freaking like 26 years old, no job, no ambition to get a job. Like for I just want to sit at home and play video games all day. I just
26
want to
years
sit
old?
26 years old talking about some I want to get married, and I'm like
What are you doing? How are you gonna provide?
you can't even put food on the table for yourself. How you gonna have a wife to feed, bro? Like what?
No. I was 9 years old when I had my first job with a W-2.
I started working at like what, like 14, I think.
I was
But out
6. Okay,
here,
so I was 6 technically, my first job. I was driving a tractor for 25 cents an hour on my grandfather's farm. When I had my first technical government job with a W-2, I was 9.
that's
It
crazy.
was a paper route. I threw papers every Saturday and I made $35 a week.
Dang,
At
freaking
9 years
that
old, I was balling.
balling for real. For real.
Yeah. I can 26 years old with no job, that is absurd. No.
They'll be 20, 26, 28, no ambition. And it's like I feel like it now, like not to get off topic, but like now, like in more modern churches, like it's so normalized that like, oh, like you don't have to work, like the
Mhm.
Lord will just bless you. Bro, if Jesus had a job for 30 years and had his ministry for 3 years, if Jesus had a job, why can't you?
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
it's like
Yes.
you wanna be you wanna be married, you wanna have these things, but it's like you have no work ethic, you don't have a job, you live on somebody else's couch,
Is your wife
no
gonna
car,
work for
like
you? Are we
exactly.
swapping gender roles? Like, I'm not you know what I'm saying. Like, come on.
But it's the truth, like, and you'd be surprised, like, when I did work in the shop, all the dudes were like, "Oh, yeah, I need my wife to work so I can retire," and I'm like, "Bro, you're 25 years old, bro." Like,
Now,
if
I will
if
say, Zach says this as a joke, and it is a joke. It's funny, okay? You'll love this. When I worked at a credit union, I did all of, like, the auto loans and stuff, and this
uh,
lady calls me, and she's like, "I need a car loan." I'm like, "Okay, cool, got you." So, I'm on the phone with her, and I'm doing this credit application for her, and it literally states, "What is your occupation?" And she was dead serious. So dead serious. I was like, "This lady is joking." She said she is a goddess. I'm like, "What is that?" She goes, "Google it." I said, "Okay." So she goes, "Google goddess house." I said, "Okay." That literally means stay-at-home wife who cooks and cleans. I'm like, "I can't put this on a credit application." She goes, "That's my
yeah, yeah,
job."
yeah, yeah.
I was like, "Do you get monetized off of this?" And she was like, "No." And so I get off the phone with this lady obviously, I'm not telling names or anything like that. I'm just telling Zach. I said, this is her occupation." And he is quiet and he goes, "I strive to be a goddess." So now that is our joke. Every single time I get a new client, he goes, "One day closer to me being a goddess."
That's so freaking
It
funny.
makes me laugh so hard. She was so serious. She got denied for the loan because obviously you have no income, but it was
Yeah.
the funniest. I'm like, "You're joking, lady," and she was dead serious, so serious. I walked out of my office and I looked at my boss and I said, "You will never guess the phone call I just had," and I told her and she's like, "You're lying to me." I'm like,
That's
I just
teaching.
which is fine. If you wanna be a stay-at-home wife, go for it, girlfriend, but, like, if you think that you're gonna, like, try to get a credit application to get a car, you gotta put your husband's stuff on there that makes the money, boo-boo, like,
Yeah, yeah, literally, dude. And, like, that's, like, so well, it's so common, like, with all these dudes that are, like, young men, and it's hard because it's like, what are we saying about the young men that are in the body of Christ? It's like, all these dudes are super young, no goals, no ambitions, like, you say you wanna get married, but you can't provide, you don't have the work ethic to provide. What are you gonna
uh-huh,
do when there's
uh-huh.
trials and tribulations and you got stress in your life, when you got mouths to feed, you just gonna walk away and play video games all day?
Yeah, and then the lady is left with a hot mess, and then she gets mad, and then he's gonna say the divorce came out of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Speaking of relationships, I know dating is so fun.
Goodness
Do you
gracious.
like that segment?
Oh, I can say a lot on that.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, goodness gracious. I don't even know where to start, man.
There's so much.
There there's so much.
Do you have a girlfriend right now?
No, I've
Okay.
actually never had a girlfriend.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I've, like I've talked to people, but, like, no one's ever like I have really high standards, and I'm very picky,
As you should
and
be.
but it's like and it's not coming out of a heart posture of pridefulness or like cockiness or anything like that, but I know what I bring to the table, and it's like I'm not gonna settle for someone that number one can't cook. Like if you burn mac and cheese, like you
That's
can't
teachable,
even.
Aiden. That's
Okay,
it's
that
teachable.
okay, that's teachable. But if you can't even like boil water or like
Yeah.
do like basic simple, if you can't even like make a sandwich, it's not gonna work.
Also teachable. All those things are teachable.
It's true. But
YouTube's a
like
thing. YouTube University is
that's what I'm saying. Exactly. It's like more so like if they don't have the desire to do that, it's
that's
like
it.
I'm good.
That's
I'm
it.
good.
I really feel like I don't know, I feel like times are shifting a little bit now because I feel like more women want to do that kind of stuff versus like the last 10 years, but I do feel like there is still a huge influx in women that are still don't wanna do that, and they're strong and independent, which is fine, but at the same time, I don't want to have that label. I was actually just telling that to my buddy today because he's like, "You're a strong, independent woman." I said, "I don't wanna be." Like, I don't wanna be. I want my husband, but there's the
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah, no, it's the truth. And, like, there's a lot of, like I was thinking about it actually 2 nights ago, I wanna say yeah, 2 nights ago. It's like, I get, like, people, like, cause there's so many, like, messed up guys and girls in this generation, like, they'll act like the
Mhm.
sweetest dude ever, act like the sweetest girl ever, and then just cheat on a random Tuesday night.
Yep.
Um, and it's like it's hard because it's like for guys, like you give like a sweet, like respectful man like a terrible rap because it's like
Oh,
now this
yeah.
girl will never believe like
Mhm,
anything.
mhm.
And that's what turns so many people into like man haters and stuff like that,
Oh
like
my
strong
god,
independent women.
I have like the amount of people that say to me in my comments, very specifically, especially when I say something about Zach working overtime, they're like, "So he's cheating on you. I hope you know that." And I'm like, "Not every man does that, but okay. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you. You're projecting your problems onto me,
Yeah,
but he would never do that." And they're like, "That's what I
yeah,
said too." And I'm like, "Did you communicate that with your spouse? If not, then I don't know what to tell you."
yeah. It's like the biggest thing is like so many people live in this just victim mentality,
Oh, I
and
know.
like the oh, like, "He hurt me, she hurt me." Okay, you can either in this life, you can either choose to be a victim or a victor. I choose to be a victor because I wanna be happy, and I wanna be married, and
Yep.
have a loving wife and
Yep.
kids. I don't wanna just feel bad for myself, "Oh,
Nope.
he did this, this, and this. She did this, this, and this to me." Like, I'm not gonna live my life like that because
Nope.
you live your life in misery every single day when you just project your problems on other people like
I
that.
I love that you said that because I was literally talking to a client about that last night. I'm on a very, like, personal level with all of my clients, just like, we're friends, and that's I love it, and it makes me feel like I can have a conversation with them that's not
Uh,
about business, and I love that, but we
that's
got into
good.
a conversation about trauma, and I was telling one of my clients, I was like, "I literally was assaulted when I was 17 years old." That happened to me. I also had, um an ex that creeped in on my windows. I had to file a restraining order. He sent Zach a message asking for something super inappropriate after we broke up 4 months prior. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Disgusting. I
That's
also
crazy.
had an ex that went to jail because of something he did to me. Like, I have been through it. And it's like, when people find that stuff out about me, they're like, "How are you so happy?" I'm like, "God."
Yeah, literally though, like people will hear my testimony and they'll be like, "How do you have like a smile on your face all the time?" And it's like, hold on.
Oh, you're good.
I get my joy from this right here, and my strength from this right here. Not like the things of this world, not
No.
what people tell me, not
No.
because like the way that I am, not because of my TikTok following or anything
Uh-huh.
like that. I get my
Uh-huh.
strength and my peace and my joy from this right here and from
It's
him.
like, literally, I'm a small town girl that legit was homeschooled and went to a private Christian school, and I graduated with 9 people, and I grew up in a town of, like, 1,000. Like, I am nobody, but I am somebody when it comes to God, and
Literally. It's
I
like,
stopping drinking was also the best thing that I could have ever done for my trauma because that made me have some PTSD.
yeah, like I've never experimented in anything. Like I've
Don't.
never been drunk. I've never been drunk before.
Don't do it. It's
And
not worth it.
never done. It's not worth it. And that's what everybody that has done it like tell me. But like everybody young nowadays, like, it's, like, impossible to find and, this sounds terrible, but it's impossible it is impossible to find an attractive woman that does not, like, party,
Mhm.
like talk to a whole bunch of dudes,
Yep.
drink, smoke, and, like, do, like, a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm just like,
Yep.
"Bro, I feel so hopeless sometimes of, like, ever finding a wife because it's like, "Bro, come
You
on
are
now,
very
bro."
an old soul. Like, as soon as I started seeing your stuff, I was like, "He is an old soul." Because, like, no 19-year-old I know is like that at all. At all. Like,
It's
even when I was 19 years old, no, your mentality, you have, like, a 30 to no offense, 40-year-old, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
it's not a bad thing.
people tell me this all the time, like, in church, like,
Mhm.
all my brothers and sisters in Christ that I go to church with, like, they're all like, "Dude, I thought you were, like, 26, like, I thought
Mhm.
you were, like, way older than
Mhm.
you actually are," and the best compliment is in when you're talking to, like, a old person, like, and they're like, "I thought you were, like, 40, like, you're the
Yeah.
way you carry yourself and the
Yep.
way that you
You're very
are, like, you're
confident.
so mature." Yeah,
Yep. Mhm. I
and,
get that same comment though from people like when I was younger, like
uh
22 or so, people are like, "You don't act your age." I'm like, "I know. There's a reason." I'm honestly though, honestly, after I turned, like, 28, 29, I am so different than I was then. I was so much more wild when I was in my 20s. My 20s, I was a hot mess, but who I am now versus who I was then, so completely different, and people are like, "Man, you are" "Where do we find a woman like you?" It's like, "Why do you think I am this way?" Because of who my husband is. Think about it though, seriously, because, like,
The truth.
if he was treating me differently, I wouldn't be like this.
No, you're right, and, like I heard it all the time too. Cause like, you can either work with, like, a good set of blue collar dudes that, like, are good people, good men, and, like, good husbands, or, like, just the complete opposite, like, just, like,
Garbage
terrible.
pile.
Yeah, terrible,
Some
and
of my husband's coworkers are like, "Y'all, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And he'll be like, "Oh, yeah, so and so come and they were, drinking they drank like 29 beers last night." I was like, "Why didn't they just round up to 30?" And we're showing up to work and we're functioning? I would be in the emergency room.
that's what I'm saying, like, I don't and the thing about it is, like, nowadays, it's like, people think it's like, "Oh, you're cool if you do that stuff." No, you're just number 1, you're damaging your body. Number 2, you're killing your liver. Number
Listen,
3, the choices that you make while you're drunk are just terrible, you could ruin your life.
mhm, take it
And
from
it's like,
somebody who literally had her blood drawn in January of what year is it? 25. So in January of 23, no, I don't know, January of some kind. Last year or the year before, I don't know the year. Sometime.
uh-huh.
My liver, mm-mm. They were like, honest to God, I'm honestly shocked you didn't go through withdrawals. I just got my blood checked again because I was getting my hormones checked. It was very, very cool to find out. But my liver was back to perfectly normal.
Praise God.
I know. I cried. I was so happy. I'm like, "Thank you, God."
Jeez,
And that
that's
was
crazy.
almost that dude, I stopped drinking January, it'll be 3 years, and it took that long. I was drinking a fifth in 2 or 3 days.
I have buddies that'll drink like that in a night,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
But also, I'm a tiny woman, like, it's like it's a no, no. That metabolizes differently in a woman's body, and it's also why was I drinking like that? And I look back on it and I'm like, why? And then I'm thinking to myself, the longer I'm thinking about it, it's like that is unhealed trauma from stuff that you haven't even dove really into from like your teenage years when you were dating those men. I know I
yeah,
did a lot of healing because if I didn't, I wouldn't be where I am today. But there's obviously going to be trauma that is
yeah,
so deeply rooted.
yeah, 100%.
I don't know that you're right, though. There are people that just they're functioning alcoholics, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, and it's it's like all these kids, like especially out here in Vegas, they're freaking always like, "Oh,
Oh.
look at me, I'm drinking and driving." I'm like, bro, you're a loser, bro. Like my family drives on this road too. What am I gonna do if I get a call saying somebody that you freaking were driving drunk and freaking hit and killed my grandma? Like,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
open for you, bro.
Mhm. Yeah.
And like I'm a man of God, like 100%. I'm a man of God. I love Jesus with all my heart and soul. But there's like some things that I just like I don't play with. Like
Mm-mm.
I don't play with like I pray to God that I like never see like a man putting his hands on a woman. That's one.
Oh, that's one thing I
That that's one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest ones. And then like if you try to like hurt like me, my family, or like the people that I care about is
Mhm.
like I don't play like about like those like there's I'm very like I when I was younger I was like I was, like, low-key a hothead, but
Mhm.
now it's like, I'm so slow to anger that if it takes me to get to that point of,
It's
like, that,
bad.
like, I will snap, like, it's bad because I'm like, it takes so much to get me to that point now, and it's
Mhm.
like, I'm so calm and cool and collected, like, so, like, just, like, chill, laid back, and, like, sweet and respectful, and it's like, bro, if you get me to that point, like, it's
Mhm.
really bad.
I love that you said that because Zach was the same way, like, when we first started dating, we went to this country concert, and it was everybody was so drunk, and I mean, like, everybody. I was drunk, he was drunk. I was cognitive, he was not. He was speaking, but not very well. But this guy so Zach has have I ever told you about his mega cab?
No. Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Okay. So, when we first started dating, he had a dark blue mega cab, and she's so pretty. It's still in our garage. She's being worked on. I can't wait for that truck to be done. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that thing. And, this guy was talking shit about his truck, and he was like, "This truck's so stupid." And then he looks over at me, and he called me a bitch, and Zach goes, "What did you just say?" And I have never we were dating for, like, a year. I have never seen red so bad coming out of someone's eyeballs as that moment. He was so angry. He's like, "Get the fuck away from me." Like, he was freaking out, and I was like, "Okay, we gotta get you out of the situation." And we're all the people that were with us were like, "Alright, dude, you gotta get out of here, like, Zach is gonna kill you. Like, this is not
Yeah,
it. You don't call his
yeah,
old lady a B." Like, "What?"
yeah,
So we
I
get in the
think that's
truck, and he's sitting there, and he is fuming, and I'm like, "Oh my god." His best friend, who's a girl, who's also my best friend, I stole her, calls him and goes, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Nothing." Like, he is so mad, and she's like, "Zach, are you okay?" And I take the phone, and I'm like, "No." He now if there's anything like that, he just walks away. He just
yeah,
removes
like
himself from the situation, he takes me, we leave, and then that's it. Like, he is so like, obviously, if he has to handle a situation, he's going to, but
yeah,
he would never do that now. And, like,
yeah,
looking at it now, I'm like, "My god, you were so different than you were almost 13 years ago when we started dating." It was just like, I don't know, the maturity thing is just very eye-opening.
yeah.
He's like, "I don't
No,
wanna go to jail either."
yeah, it's not worth like 2 years ago, these some kids from Vegas were like talking crap about me and about my truck and like all this stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. Like that's fine. And so I just blocked them on Snap.
Mhm.
And because like I don't need that in my life. And like I
Nope.
wasn't friends with them. And so freaking and then like a month later, I'm at an In and Out with like one of my friends is a girl and my buddy. Um and these 3 dudes roll up trying to jump me because I freaking blocked them on Snap, and I was just like, "Wow," and, like, this sounds so like, I will never fight, like, I will always walk away from a
Mhm.
fight because
Mhm.
I don't fight to hurt, I fight to,
Yeah.
and because it's like I see things as, like, if somebody's trying to hurt like, if someone's trying to fight me, like, they're trying to, like, kill me,
Mhm. Mhm.
and, like, I may be, like, skinny, but, like, don't like, I don't fight fair, like,
How tall
I
are
don't
you?
I'm, like, 6'3" or 6'4",
Mhm.
but, I don't fight fair, and, like, I had to walk away, like, they, like, kept, like, trying to egg me on, and I was like, "Bro, little do you know, like, I have my knife in my pocket open, like, and I'm like, "You're lucky I got the Holy Spirit and I got self-control, because if I didn't, bro, and it's like, number 1, I'm not going to jail, and
No.
number 2, it's not worth trying to fight 3 dudes,
Mm-mm.
like
No.
I'm not gonna do all that, like, I'll probably get, like, 1 or 2, but it's like it's like the 3rd one, it's like, "Okay, just fight one on one, bro." Like,
Yep.
everybody's all about, like, jumping people now. No, like, just freaking fight one on one, like,
Can you carry in
stupid.
Nevada?
You c you c you can carry, but I have to be 21,
Well, yeah,
which
I know that, but
sucks. I'm gonna freaking go to Arizona, live in Arizona for, like, a year, and get my ID out there because out there you can buy a handgun and carry concealed without a license. And yeah.
are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the law because my one buddy was telling me about it. I was like, "Bro, that would be
Whoa.
so nice."
I've had my CPL since 2016, and I don't leave the house without that thing, and people are always like, "What are you afraid of?" I'm like, "Nothing,
Yeah, yeah,
because I
and
have that. I feel safe."
I'm not
I don't
afraid,
know.
like I'm not afraid in general of, stuff in general, cause I'll go, on Halloween night, you know what Fremont Street is? It's, like, the busiest street
Mhm,
in the world, and it's
mhm,
crazy, but on
mhm.
Halloween night, I went down to Fremont Street, it was evangelizing people, there were people, like, trying to fight street preachers, like, it was crazy, like and I was
Oh,
like, "Bro, like,
no.
that doesn't scare me," like, you can be like, "Hail Satan," like, "I'm gonna do this, this, and this on you," but, like, you don't scare me, like, I promise you, like, I've been through so much worse stuff than for you to be thinking that I'm gonna be scared by you.
That is so stupid.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, that is so dumb.
yeah, no,
Um,
it's so stupid.
oh, you said something that I wanted to talk about, now I can't remember what it was. Hmm,
About, like, anger or
no.
did
Hmm.
I just say
Must
it?
not have been important.
But, yeah, going back to dating, is it's terrible, out here because, like, I want me, like, a Jesus loving, like, sweet, little feisty Southern woman, but it's
Mhm.
like, those don't exist out here where I live.
Really?
So, yeah, no, like, at all.
Is your state
Like,
conservative?
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
But, yeah, no, it freaking it sucks, and, like, even people in church, like, they're attracted to these dudes that, like, can't provide, like,
Mhm.
and,
I
like,
can
don't
fix
have
them,
nothing.
Aydan.
Hey, you know what? I've been posting on TikTok just trying to, like, encourage and people keep hitting me up too about it,
Really?
like yeah, like, I've in the past, like, 3 days, I probably got, like, 30 or 40 DMs of, of guys like, "Hey, like, I'm struggling with this, like, can you, like, give me
Oh,
advice?"
that's
And it's
good.
yeah.
Are you having any girls that are messaging you be like, "You're cute."
Oh, well, I mean, that's the biggest thing is, like, I'll have girls that'll message me, but then they'll be, like, super young, and I'm like, "Bro, there's the door. Get out
Super
right now."
young.
I'm talking, like, young, and 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 I'm like, "My
Did you
bio
report
says"
them? Be like, "Miss ma'am."
"My bio says 19 years old. What you're, like, freaking, like, 13. Get out of my freaking DMs. How do you have the audacity to come into a 19-year-old DMs and be like,
Ew.
'You're so cute'?" No, like, absolutely not, like,
I'd be reporting those
absolutely not, like,
because
it
that
it
is
makes me
so
so
bad.
upset. Yeah.
You know why that's like that if you weren't the way that you were, people would take that bait.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, that is so disgusting.
There's so many, dudes, like, they freaking are like that. Like, there was this kid in school, like, in diesel school, and it's like it's hard because 'cause I'm always like the odd man out, like, the
Oh,
way
yeah.
that I am and stuff like that, but, like, in every single community that I walk in, I'm, like, number 1, just the way I am, and
Mhm.
just I'm always the youngest, like, I'll be 19 hanging out with, like, freaking late 20-year-olds and
It will never
30-year-olds.
stop, I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause I hang out with a lot older people, but I also started hanging out with people that are a lot younger than me, and I don't know if it's like they look up to me or, like, I feel like their older sister or something, but, like, I don't know, it's weird. I don't really have a ton of friends that are my age. They're all, like, either significantly older or younger. It's very strange. But then I'm also reminded that I am 32 years old when I hang out with people that are in their 20s.
It's not it's not that bad. Like, I feel like the other thing is too, like, I kinda wish I was younger, no, I wish I was older because, I love older women, so
There's
it
nothing wrong
sounds
with that.
terrible,
There's
but,
nothing
like
wrong with that.
but, like, I don't I'm so picky, like, the my biggest thing, like, I keep telling myself this is like, "Bro, you have talked to, like, models, you've talked to, like, girls that are, like, super beautiful, but it's like,
But
you're
they have no
still so
brains.
picky." Yeah, you're still so
That's the
picky,
thing.
like
You wanna find somebody that you can laugh with,
yeah,
somebody that you can suffer with, and obviously somebody that has the same morals and the same values. But
yeah,
those things at the beginning, yes, beauty is great, but that fades. And you really
exactly.
have to think about someone's character when you're looking for a spouse, because if I was in the same situation that I was in with Zach when he broke his back with anybody else, there's no way I would have made it out alive. Let me just tell you that right now, because there is no way. You really have to find someone to suffer with, and you gotta suffer real good, because the only problem we had when his back was broken was the fact that I laughed so much. He can't laugh when his ribs and back are broken.
Yeah,
I
true.
thought I was going to kill him. I legit thought I killed my husband one night because I sent him an emoji, and he laughed. I sent him the saluting emoji, okay? He is sitting on the couch and he's like, "I wanna take a shower after this episode," but, like, he couldn't talk very loud, and the movie we were watching was, like, really loud. So he texted me that, so I sent him an emoji of the saluting man. He started laughing, and I felt so bad because he was laugh and then sobbing, like, uncontrollably,
Oh
tears rolling down
gosh,
his
dude.
face. I felt so bad. Our cousin was living with us at the time. He runs out of his room and he's like, "What's going on?" I said, "I made him laugh." And ever since that, like, I had to leave the room. Anytime I would laugh, it was so horrible. But I'm like, you know what? If that is the only problem we have, I think we're doing pretty great.
Yeah, yeah. No, exactly. And, like, I wanna touch on that too, like, about, being able to, like, suffer with someone. It's like, nowadays, like, in this generation, is, like, all anyone wants nowadays is like a finished man. It's
Mhm.
like you can't tell me that you want this freaking hard-working man of God, but then you're in the club every single weekend and you talk to like 500 billion dudes a week. It's like the why would the Lord bless you with the husband if you're still entertaining 15 dudes
He's not.
at once?
So I posted a
Exactly.
video the other day that said, "If you wanna be a wife, act like a wife."
Exactly. Exactly. And nobody understands that anymore. They just want a finished man and I see it all the time because I have some friends, like I have friends that are like famous on TikTok and like all they talk, oh, I just can't marry to I can't wait to marry a rich man. I can't wait. Like he has to be rich, this and this and this and this and that. And it's like that's all I see nowadays. And that's like, why don't you get a hardworking man now that will get to that point? You
Mhm.
just want this dude that's
Mhm.
making like 200K at 18 years old, which is like that. There's dudes out there that are like that,
And
but
that's
it's so hard to find.
crazy. When
Yeah,
Zach and I started dating, he was making $11 an hour and I was making $11 an hour. And now, like, looking back on that, I'm like, we built this shit from the ground up so hard. I am so proud of that. That is like my favorite thing. It's like we have come so far that it's, I don't know. I would not even imagine expecting someone to have all of their ducks in a row when I don't have mine in a row.
exactly.
Why
Like
is that okay?
exactly. Like nobody. I feel like it's so normalized because and so too
Yeah.
because like people will see it's like a constant comparison thing. And it'd be like, "Oh, well, my husband doesn't do this, but her husband does all this, this, and this for him for
Mhm.
her. And it's like when you constantly compare your life to someone else's life, it's like you're just gonna be miserable all the
Comparison is the
time.
thief of joy.
Of joy, yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And like I've talked to like too many people like that that are like, no, like, I just want someone that's, like, perfect in, like, every aspect of life, and it's my biggest thing is, like, I am man enough to admit that I don't have everything together. Like,
No.
I may not be able to provide, I may not be able to buy you all these things right now, which I don't think any young man should. They should be working
No.
on getting their money up and being able to build a life with you, and then once you're married, that he can do all that stuff because I don't know why all these dudes are giving these girls like this wife treatment and same vice versa.
Mhm.
These girls are out here spending like so much money on these dudes that don't appreciate it, treat them like
Mhm.
crap, are
Mhm.
like mentally and like emotionally abusive towards them,
Yep.
and it's like oh, well, I just that's just, like, how I show love, and, like, I get it, but it's like they
Mhm.
don't even appreciate it. They're talking to 16 other girls. They just went
Mhm.
out with a dude with a girl last
The
night.
dude.
Yeah. Freaking shoot, the way they act, probably.
I very much agree, and, like, seeing it so prevalent in the younger generation, I'm just like, "What are y'all doing?
Yeah,
Why?" I
yeah.
know I and I know it's, like, their frontal lobe hasn't developed yet, and they're not fully there, but at the same time, I'm like, "Why are you wasting your time when you know it's
Exactly.
not gonna go anywhere?"
Like,
You can't
I
fix
just
somebody, and also trying to change somebody, that is not the point.
every time I try to change somebody, I landed up in a dark, deep hole that I had fought so hard to get out of,
Mhm.
like, it has
Mhm.
changed me every single time, which it's not really like I don't look at life as like the hard things that I've been through, like I regret or like stuff like that. I just always think of it like, dang, I learned so much things like in this season of my life. Number
Mhm.
one, about like how girls are and just like how to like live my life, like how
Yep.
I build me to like it builds so much character.
Mhm. Did you have a good relationship with your parents?
Yeah. I mean I still do. I just don't see them that much.
Do they live in
And
Vegas?
yeah.
Okay.
I still live at home.
Oh, well, duh.
Yeah.
Hello, you're 19.
I feel like that's the biggest thing why I'm so picky and why my standards are so high
Oh,
is
yeah.
because I have seen what I have like amazing examples of what good women are in my life, and I
Yeah.
will not settle for a girl that is just gonna treat me however she feels like,
Nope.
and like the consistency is not there. Of course, everyone's gonna have their hard days and their bad days, but if you can't show up every single day and choose like love is an action. It's not
Yes.
a feeling. You have
Yep.
to show up every single day and choose to love
Uh-huh.
and choose to like serve your partner.
Yep.
And like I know all of this and like I
Mhm.
still have never had a girlfriend.
Mhm. You are the wisest 19-year-old I've ever met.
Thank you.
Seriously. Like, no 19-year-old boy I've ever met in my entire life has ever said that, ever. That is you are wise beyond your years, and I know you're paying attention to people in your life because not normal. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And like I definitely like I look at it and it's like, or I'll, like, try to talk to someone, and it's like, "Dang," like, I'm being so consistent with you, and, either, 1, get ghosted, or it's like my friend told me
Oh,
the
I
other
hate
day.
getting ghosted.
Yeah. My friend told me the other day is like you scare people because of how confident you are, of how mature you are,
Mhm.
and just like the way that you are. And the biggest thing is too is you don't put up with BS. Like if someone's treating me like crap, Like, I'll be like, "There's a door," like, "I'm
Mhm.
gonna block you," like,
Yeah. Oh my
I
god,
don't
the
care,
block
like,
button.
mm, best friend.
Yep. Yep. Bye.
Like, I don't care,
Mm-mm.
like, because I know at the end of the day, like, I pray for my future wife, like, every single day, like, I literally have my my dry erase board right here, and it says, like, my prayer list, my future wife/family. Slash family.
Oh, it's my mother-in-law.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're good, don't worry.
He's
And
outside.
yeah, no, it's like, I know that the Lord will provide at the end of the day, but it's like seeing all this now, it's like, dang, like people because people will hide it so well. Like they'll be
Mhm.
like, "Oh, like I'm such a good woman on TikTok," and then you like are friends with them, and you're like, "What are
Uh-huh.
you doing?"
Uh-huh.
Are you actually like who you say you are? That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing with me is like
Yep.
everything that I post on TikTok is actually how I live my
Same.
life.
Me too. Me too. And then when people figure that out, they're like, "Wow, this is wow." Like,
Yeah,
that's I
exactly.
I literally live what I preach, but okay.
Exactly, like, you
I don't know
can't
how to fake that. That's my thing.
yeah,
I don't know how to do that. I don't have a second personality. I am
yeah,
what you see online is what I am.
exactly, and, like, I have so many friends that or, like, people that I, like, have talked to and, like, they'll post, like and it's not coming out of a hard posture of, like, judgment or, like, anything like that, because at the end of the day, like, if you're in Christ, if you're in the body of Christ, like, it's, like, righteous judgment. It's, like, I see it all the time, like, "Oh, like, I'm a woman of God, I'm a man of God," and it's, like, "Okay, I'm gonna check for fruit because as followers of Christ, that's what we're supposed to do is check for fruit in Galatians 5:22. And then it's like, we checking for fruit. There is no fruit. Like, you can't
You
claim to
are
be
barren.
yeah, you can't claim to be this person, but then I
No.
check for fruit and there ain't nothing.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. There's no
And
meat and
it's
potatoes.
yeah, it makes me feel like so hopeless sometimes because it's like, dang, like you posted like that and I thought you were a good woman. And then it just like turned up like you're just like everybody else.
Mhm. Mhm.
And like same way for dudes, like they'll do that stuff to girls all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like you'll post it, you're like this sweet, super sweet guy, and then all of a sudden and you'll be with someone, you'll treat them amazing, then just on a random Tuesday night, just go and cheat on them.
Mhm.
And like every person that I've talked to is like, I miss my ex, bro. He literally cheated on you. Like, how are you missing him? He
Mm-mm.
didn't bring you no good. He just brought drama and
Mm-mm.
pain and trauma to your life. It's like it's like it
And
doesn't do any good.
yeah.
And then people try to be like, "Oh, let me just get married. It'll fix everything."
Oh my god, don't get me started on that. And then
Like
we're like, "We're
I'm
gonna
in a
have 3
situation
babies, Aiden. We're gonna have 3 babies."
I'm in a situation right now with like not with a girl or anything
Oh,
like
I was
that,
like,
but
"You're getting married?"
no, no, no. I'm in
I
a
haven't had a girlfriend,
situation
but I'm getting married.
no, but freaking like at church where like this two people that I know like this girl came like I was friends with her and like we'd talk and like I didn't know the dude was like this. I could kind of tell, but I didn't know like he was like super like emotionally emotionally, mentally, and physically abusive. I was out with them or
Oh.
we were at this place at somebody's house one day and he freaking like grabbed her and
In
I was like,
front of
"Oh,
people?
yeah." And then one of my brothers in Christ like pretty much like went and told him and was like, "Bro, like this is not okay. Like you're not like
Oh.
you don't like treat like a woman that way." and like he like stormed out of the house, slammed the door in another person's house, and freaking went outside and started like punching things. And I was just like, bro, like you're lucky that I got the Holy Spirit inside of me and that I'm extremely slow to anger because if I ever see you do that again,
Oh
like
my
it's
god.
it's over with. Like I don't I that's the one like I don't play about that stuff. Like that's the one thing.
And in a strange another person's house, that is a wild
Crazy. I
behavior.
was like, that's what you call when ain't nobody ever seen a belt growing up or seen a paddle
Yeah,
growing up.
100%. Or a rose bush, I had that on my ass. That hurt real bad. And then a willow branch, that one was
Everybody's like
worse.
everybody's like, "Go pick your switch." You think the little one won't hurt, but friggin' the
Little
little
one's
one is the
worse.
one that hurts the worst.
My brother, I remember the very last spanking my dad ever gave him, he went and picked this branch that was, like, I don't know, 10 feet long. It was just on the ground. It was 10 feet long and, like, this big around. He was trying so hard to be like a little turd, and my dad picks it up and he's like, "Go get me a smaller one." And my brother laughed. I'm like, "You don't laugh. Bad idea. Bad
Yeah.
idea." He just laughed right at my dad. I'm like, "Oh, no. You're going to die." No. You're right, though. There are people that haven't been spanked, and you can tell.
Oh, yeah,
I would
like,
never I can't, like, get behind gentle parenting. If people
I
wanna gentle
can.
parent, that's fine. You do you, boo-boo, but, like, no.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not
it's like
I am not saying hit your kid. I'm saying just a smack on the butt and you're good to go, okay? That's what
yeah.
happened with me, and I turned out just fine.
Exactly,
I
like,
am
I don't
blessed with the whole "I respect my parents" gene. Weird.
that's how it is, like, people, like, think, like, "Oh, like, gentle parenting like, gonna be a good thing," which I agree, like, I will gentle parent my kid until the point that I cannot gentle parent them no more, and then they're getting spanked.
Yes. Like, we're gonna have a
You
conversation if you're old enough to have a cognitive conversation with me. But,
yeah,
like, if you're, like, 1 or not 1, but, like, 2 or something and you're just screaming and not paying it like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
need to listen.
yeah, but, oh gosh, I tell everybody this, I swear, if I ever find out that my son, like, cheating on his girlfriend, this is the punishment. This
Nope.
is this is the punishment. Freaking if he drove a truck, I'd freaking take his truck away, make him ride one of those little pink Razor scooters to school. Um, that's first thing. Second thing, he'd have to go apologize to the girl and her family with flowers, and I would make him write a 13-page essay on how
13.
sorry he was.
Why
12,
13?
I don't know. It has to be long. And if
And
it if
annoying.
and yeah, and Imma read it, and if it's not to my liking, you gotta read it again you gotta write it again.
That's good.
Um, and then, yeah, he's getting spanked with a belt. Imma make him dig a trench in the rain, and if there ain't no rain, we using this hose.
We're gonna use a
Um,
fire hose. The fire
yeah,
trucks are coming.
yeah, something like the uh and then, I'm taking, like, everything in his room. That boy won't even he can sleep on the it can be like a prison
And he'll
cell.
have no door.
Yeah, no door, no, like and you'll get, like, I don't care, bro, you'll get, like, minimum clothes, like, if you got, like, nice clothes, like,
Gone.
offer it to like, you're gone, everything gone, taking the bed,
Mhm.
taking,
Be like,
like,
"I didn't
all of his
raise you like that."
electronics. Yeah,
Well, my
and
husband's mom said that. She was like, "If I ever found out that my son cheated, you know how to work an excavator, don't you?" I'm like, "I didn't say that." She's like, "I'll
that's what
help you." I was like, "Okay."
at diesel school, that's our policy. If a kid gets hurt in the we have the desert policy. We got the backhoe. There's a there's a dirt lot. We'll go dig a hole
I
and put
mean,
you in
it makes you wonder how many people are in the desert.
it. Yeah, for real.
I listen to too much true crime, I know.
Yeah, it's the truth, and I feel like that's the one of the biggest things that I've realized, like, nowadays is, like, there's so many people that are like, "No, like, I'll just wait till my husband gets home to spank the kids," and it's like, "You're man, if you're" I don't know who is watching this right now or who's gonna watch this right now, but your man does not wanna come home from an
No.
18-hour shift
Nope.
working a long, stressful
Uh-uh.
blue-collar job and having to, like, spank it and
Discipline
discipline
his
his kids.
children.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no. That will make the
absolutely not.
children be, like, not respecting anybody.
Exactly, and especially won't respect the mom because if she don't if that's why I need, like, a sweet Southern woman that's, like, she got that fire in
They're
her, like,
like,
she don't
"No."
play, like, she'll freaking, like, whoop them
Oh, yeah.
because,
My
like
grandma did, and I truly, like my parents and my grandparents were so I mean, obviously, they raised them, so, like, they're identical, but, like, they were so good with discipline. They were just very, like, "We're spanking you, we're having a conversation, and we're moving on." Like, they were never, like they would never yell, they were never emotionally abusive. Like, I grew up in a very, very, very good household, and I'm so thankful for it, and it's a shame that a lot of people don't get that, and the a
Yeah,
lot of the reasons and the thought processes that I have are from my parents, and
yeah.
it's a good thing, though, and a lot of people are like, "You are very rare." I know, I'm sad about that, but, like
Oh,
me saying
that's a good thing, that's a good thing.
I know, but, like, I don't know if you saw my video of me saying that my husband is number 1 in my life.
Uh, I don't
Mm.
think I saw it.
Okay, so I said my husband he trumps everybody in my life. My family well, not trumps them, but, like, he's number 1 in my life over my
Well, I mean,
family, my mom,
that's
my
how it should
dad.
be.
It's biblical. It is literally
Yeah,
biblical, and
yeah,
people
God first and then your husband, like,
right,
and then your
so
spouse.
that's what I said. I said person in my life, and then I said God, my husband, so on and so forth. And people lost their minds. They were like, "Your parents should be number 1. They birthed you." And I'm like, "Why do you think I have this mindset?" Because of my parents. My
Yeah,
parents are the ones that taught me this because my mom and my dad put each other first, then put us. Do you
exactly.
think that I would have this mentality if my parents didn't do that too?
It's the truth.
My parents, like, I grew up in a non-denominational Christian household, conservative. Mom and dad both worked. My mom made more money than my dad because my dad homeschooled us at home, which I think is so awesome. My dad did
That's
that.
awesome.
It's, like, so cool. He taught us from kindergarten till 8th grade, and it was the best thing I ever
Thank
did. I really wish I would have stayed for high school because it would have changed a lot of things. Honestly, no, because I wouldn't have probably not be sitting in this room talking to you right now if I was still homeschooled all the way through high school, to be honest with you. But
you.
it's the point. Like, my parents taught us so well,
Yeah,
and that's the reason I have the mindset that I do.
yeah,
And I love talking about it, and people are just like, "Oh, you're using your husband's job for your entire personality." It's just so happens to be what he does for his job. I just like talking
yeah,
about him. Am I
yeah,
not allowed to talk about my best friend?
yeah. Literally, people, people, people. Yeah, exactly. Like going back to it, like people just like to, they like to spew like so much hate, and I think about it
Mhm.
too. Like people act like it is so dang expensive to be nice. It doesn't cost a
I
penny to be nice,
know.
and it's like, but that's not a conversation that people are ready for.
No. Maybe it is. Maybe you should talk about it.
Yeah, I should start because I have so much like controversial like things to say, but it's
Say
like,
it.
man, if I post some of this stuff, I'm like, oh man, people gonna be
Wait,
mad. But
you
I
know
really
what?
don't care because it's the truth.
I mean, it is. And honestly, I wanted to post something the other day that was talking about it is okay to go on trips with your friends if you're faithful to your spouse. It is. And everybody's like, "Oh my god, that is such a red flag." I just went to Nashville with my best friend. I'm still faithful to my husband.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything inappropriate. We went and got tattoos. Oh no. I bought a pair of $400 boots. Like My
Yeah,
husband goes on a snowmobile trip with his buddies every single year. Nothing happens. But that's the
yeah,
thing, it's like we go at it with a faithful heart. We still talk to each other. We FaceTime every night. We talk every night. We still text each other. So it's like, I don't know. I wanna post that, but I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's so messed up," and it's like, do I have the mental capacity for that? I don't know.
yeah. No, it's definitely hard because like there's so many things that like I could post like that that are just like very controversial, but it's like number one, it's the truth, and number two, it's like, okay, I'm sorry that you don't see it like I do. I pray that you will mature and grow up and
Mhm,
realize that like the way you're living like isn't okay. And that's the biggest thing with me is like most of the things that I say, I can always back it up with scripture.
yes.
I
Mhm,
try my best, like, to just live my life, like, based off that
mhm,
because it's like, okay, like, I need to, like, have that background, that
mhm.
foundation,
And it's very
but
funny, like, how many people pick that out of my content. They're like, "Wow, everything you're saying is, like, biblical." I'm like, "Is it? Good job, you're paying attention."
yeah, literally, literally.
It's so funny. It's like, "Yep, did that on purpose. Good job. Proud of you for paying attention. Good job, A plus."
Who didn't you have, you had somebody on your podcast that has, like, a ton of followers.
I am Lady Warrior.
No, it was did you have
Savannah Stone.
Yeah, I watch her all the time, and I was like, she says some controversial stuff, but I was like, man, the stuff that she says is so true and so good.
Mhm.
And it's like I see her comments all the time and the amount of hate she gets, and I was like, keep posting this stuff. This is amazing.
I know, and I want
Because
her back
more
on
women
so
need to hear
bad
this thing.
'cause I coulda talked to her forever, and I mean ever. I mean ever. She's so fun to talk to. I'm just like, "Tell me more. What else?"
Yeah, she posts really good stuff, and
Mhm.
it's like, dang, I wish like more women will were like this nowadays,
Yeah, 'cause
and
she's
it's like,
20. She's your age. Yeah.
I thought she was grown.
Nope, she just turned 20. Mhm. She was 18 when she
No,
met her husband. Yep. 17 or 18. I can't remember. Mhm.
I thought she was, like, at least, like, 26.
Nope.
No, that's crazy.
She just turned 20, like, recently. Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
that's crazy.
Mhm. And
Hey,
everybody's
praise
like,
God for that.
how are you giving advice when you've only been married for, like, 7 minutes?" It's like, she can because she has examples.
And it's like the other thing, people will say stuff like that to me, or just like, "How do you give advice on relationships when you've never been in one?" Okay, my grandparents have been married for 49 years.
Mhm.
My Mimi was married with her husband for like 65 years. Like, you got the audacity to tell me, man, I may not have been in a relationship, but I dang know like
I paid
things about
attention.
relationships. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You were taught. That's the thing, and the other thing is your, you know, comprehension is a thing, and you're paying attention, and you're actually consuming what people are telling you.
Yeah, exactly. And like I feel like I was just thinking about this too, is like there's so many people now, especially young men, that are like, I just want this like sweet, like loving woman, and it's like, bro, like you're at the club every single night, like you're at like you talk to like 16 different like girls, and it's like you got to think about it from the perspective of like, would you date yourself? Number
No.
1.
No.
Number number 2,
No.
like, I always live my life based off, like, with, like, growing in the aspects of, like, me wanting to be able to provide, and it's like, I
Mhm.
wake up every day, like, I got an hour and 30 a minute an hour and a half of sleep last night, and
Yeah,
it's
you're
like, you know
crazy.
what? I didn't wanna wake up this morning, but you know what? I have a choice. Then,
Mhm.
you know what? There is no choice. I have to be a provider. It's not a
Mhm.
choice at the end of the day. You get up,
Mhm.
you put those boots on and you get your butt to work.
Mhm.
You get up and you put your big boy pants on
Mhm.
and you go to work.
Yep. I
And
mean,
that's
like,
biblical. Like,
think about what you said. Like, if you want a girl to be like that, do a little self-reflection. Why would that girl be like that unless you were a certain way? Like, think about what I
yeah,
said about Zach. Like, he is the reason he is the way that he is like, he has made me blossom into who I am today. Obviously, I did a lot of self-work and a lot of help from God and everything, but, like, he
yeah,
treats me so well.
yeah. And that's the to touch on that too, it's like and I've heard it so many times, it's like guys will want to be treated like so well, but then treat their wife like shit. And it's
Mhm.
like, dude,
Mhm.
I, over here talking about like you and you're talking bad about your wife at work.
Oh my
And
god. That is exactly like one of Zach's coworkers talks so negatively about his wife, but he's so nice to her in person. It's like, why do you do that?
oh, that's messed up.
Why do you do that? He
Yeah.
talks so bad about her. He's like, ball and chain. She's so awful. And then at home, he's just like completely night and day difference. It's like, that's weird. And all of Zach's coworkers are always like, Zach talks so highly of you. And I'm like, well, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, that's good. Like, I heard it all the like, the dudes at work, "Oh, I can't wait to cheat on my wife." Like, I'd cheat on my wife in front of her, um, like, tell me, like, that this girl from Instagram that they cheat on their wives with her, this and that. Uh, like, Imma just be real, this is one dude, pretty young too, he's like, he treats his wife like crap, they ain't been married for too long. Um, and he told me one day, like, bro, oh man, this is bad. But she goes, bro, my wife don't ever like give me none. And I was like, maybe your wife will give you some if you actually treated her right,
Yep.
brother. Like,
Weird, right?
yeah, weird.
Emotionally
Exactly.
supportive. Maybe she'd actually give you some, buddy.
Exactly.
You know, and that's the thing that really bothers me about and this is gonna sound mean, but men in my comments that are like, "My wife never gives me any," and it's like, do you, like, tell her she's pretty and, like, do
Literally.
anything to make
Well,
her feel
this
loved and beautiful and, like, seen? And if not, I wouldn't give it to you either.
it's the truth.
I'm
Or
sorry, my
like
husband makes me feel, like, beautiful all the time. I could look like a damn hermit, and he'd be like, "You so cute." You know what I'm saying? Like, I could look so hot mess express, and he's just like, "You look adorable." And I know he's meaning it because he's sincere. He's not gonna say something he doesn't mean.
yeah.
But that's the thing, he is so good about how he makes me feel. Obviously, I'm gonna give him that. Hello? People
It's
don't pay
like
attention.
people don't pay attention, and, like, the other thing too is, like, he's like, "Before we even started dating, I set up rules with my wife, and just wait until you hear this. The here's some of the rules. His wife could never tell him what he can and cannot do. He'll never pick up after himself. He'll never, like, help her, like, clean or, like, do anything like that. Um,
Wait, I'm sorry, she married him? Why?
I could not I have no clue. That's what I kinda said. I was just like, uh and I was like I asked him one time, I was like, "Oh, like, what would you do if your wife, like, did this?" And he goes, "Oh, she knows better." And I was like, "What does that mean?" And he goes, "Well, she just knows that, like, if she did this, like, I'd beat the you know what out of her." And I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." Like, joke or not, like, that's
Mm-mm.
just something you don't say, like,
Nope.
at all.
See, and that's
Like,
the other thing is, like, I don't let my husband do anything. He just does what he does, and he communicates with me. Same with me. Like, he doesn't let me do things. I just do things that don't hurt my relationship.
Exactly. It's like there's that big level of respect. Nobody has that respect for anyone anymore. It's like
Mm-mm.
micro cheating is just like um like normalized nowadays, and it's like
Mhm.
that's the thing, like I'm not gonna sit here and let you treat me however you want to, and how just, oh, I'm gonna treat you however I feel today. No, because I wake up every single morning. One time, one time, this was recent, a few like last month or a month ago. I was talking to this girl, really liked her, and like
Is this
I'll
the girl
still
you were
like,
telling me about?
probably,
Mm.
probably. Did I tell you she was like older?
Yeah.
Yeah. um but talking to her, really liked her, and I was up for 42 hours straight, and I still took the time out of my day to freaking write her like like a prayer, a handwritten prayer letter, and went to the store and got her flowers, and like she appreciated them. And then, like after that, she hit me with the. I feel like the Lord's calling me into a season of singleness, and then, and then after that, went and started talking to somebody else, and like showed up to somewhere like with the another dude, and I was like, wow, like I like really like I'm really picky, and I actually like really liked you, and I was putting in a lot of effort in like constantly like praying for you, like constantly trying to like do this and this, like trying to like help you grow your business, and like giving you like ideas like on how to grow it, like just like being
How old is
like
she?
loving. He's a 28.
She should have her shit together, Aiden.
Like,
Keyword should.
but but like, and it's hard because like I saw her recently. um I saw her like because we go to like church together, and I saw her, and like when I hang out with her, like everything, like I've never been so happy with a woman in my life. Like,
That
and
makes me sad.
I treat her so good, and like just the way that I am with her, and like we like laugh, we like talk like so much, like it's so like I've like every single girl I've it's never ever felt like right around,
Mhm.
and like I've never felt like I can be my true genuine self with anyone, and like with her it's like completely different, and it's just like dang, like
How long do you talk to her?
I talked to her for a month, I think, and
Oh.
then she just was like, because at first it was like, "Oh, like, you're so like, she would flirt with me, like, all the time, like, "Oh, I can't wait to see you," and then we hung out a few times, and she was like, I thought she was, like, super interested, and then just all of a sudden, she just started going ghost, and I was just like,
I
"Dang,"
just
like,
don't
"Okay."
understand that. Fucking communicate. It's not that hard.
Yeah, and it's like, I get it, like, you're mature and you're grown,
Is she
but
though?
yeah. I was like, just communicate with me, like, tell me, like, you don't like me," or, like, she wouldn't text me, like, for a week, and then all of a sudden she'd, like, call me one day, like, flirting with me and, like, stuff like that, like, try to, like, keep me attached, and I was just like, "Dang,"
Oh, no.
that's
That's
like,
gaslighty behavior.
I know, and it's just like, bro, like I could give you all these things that you post about on Instagram, but you want to like go mess with another dude that like don't even treat you good and don't even
No.
have like a true intimate relationship with the Lord. Like you know what? At the end
No.
of the day, like if you want that, then that's okay.
You gotta go
But
somewhere
like
else, boo-boo.
I was like, just know in a few years when I'm married, Lord willing, when I'm married,
You
like
will. You're so young, you will find somebody. I don't have fear of that, honestly, I don't.
people in my comments all the time are like, I'm 46 years old, or like I'm 60 years old. I wanted to be married all my life, and I'm still never married. And I'm like,
Don't read those comments.
bro, like I'm gonna be alone forever.
See, this is when you stop reading those comments. You can't read those comments.
But, like, I'm so happy, like, being single, like,
Mhm.
of course, my heart, like, craves, like, wanting to be
Companionship.
with
Yeah.
someone and
Yeah.
yeah, and, like, being able to, like, serve someone, like, I just wanna be able to come home from, like, a long day of work with, like,
Mhm.
flowers and just be able to, like, see someone's, like, eyes light up,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like, you know what? If
Just
see, I don't
remember,
wanna try that.
buy flowers because it's just a Thursday, don't buy flowers because 'cause you're sorry. Those are the
Yeah.
best flowers, the random flowers.
I've actually never bought sorry flowers or, like, picked sorry flowers or anything like
Good.
that. I don't know, I'm always I'll, like, pick flowers off the side of the road. I think that's more meaningful
Oh,
than,
hell
like
yeah, it is. You had to actually pick them.
yeah, exactly. Get out the truck, go and freaking pick them, not
The first
freaking
flower Zach ever gave me was a dandelion. It was my favorite thing ever. It was the cutest thing. I have a picture of it too, and he was holding it
really?
just like this, like
That's so
fisted,
cute.
like one flower. It was so cute. I was like, "Oh my god, this is adorable."
That's so freaking
And
cute.
that's the thing. It's like that is my favorite thing ever. It is a
Yeah.
weed. It is so cute though. I'm like,
Yeah.
"He picked it because he loves me." Like,
Yeah, like, and I think about it too sometimes is, like and again, like, it's not coming out of a hard posture of, like, pridefulness or, like, cockiness or, like, anything like that, but it's like, if you if you like, this sounds so bad, but, like, if you, like, are with me, it's kinda like investing in Bitcoin in the early 2000s. It's like, I don't have it all together right now, but by the
yeah.
time I'm 25, I'll be a multimillionaire.
Oh my god, you'll
So
be
it's
fine,
like
Aiden. You'll be fine.
it's like,
I
you know
have no
what? Like,
fear
that's
for you.
okay.
I have
It's
no
like,
fear.
I know what I bring to the table at the end of the day, and it's like, I know that, I know that I don't have it all together, but I'm
Mhm.
like and at the end of the day, we will never my Mimi was 103 years old, and she
Mhm.
still didn't have it all together.
No.
There's, like, you're always gonna have seasons, trial, and tribulations in your life where you're gonna struggle, and that's okay, but you gotta have somebody in your life, like, your future spouse needs to be someone that is willing to, like, walk with you through life, even through those lows, and it's like, nobody
Mhm.
wants to work anymore. They just
Yep.
see 2 bad things in a relationship, and it's like, "Oh, well, you're sweet, but yeah, I'll just throw you away like you're trash." And
Yep.
that's the thing. This phones have and social media has given people so much access
Mhm.
and stuff like that. And
Zach
it's like
doesn't have
people
social media anymore.
my biggest thing is I want to keep my social media on my wife's phone.
Uh-huh.
Like because I'm like I want to have my TikTok still, but I'm like
Yep.
I just want to have my social media on my wife's phone.
Yeah, he literally will take my phone and browse Facebook Marketplace because he doesn't have like, he okay, so he has all of his accounts, he just deletes the apps. He has all the logins and stuff in case he needs it, but, like, because he has Snapchat memories and stuff that he wants to just keep.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
deleted the apps in 2022, so this year next year, it'll be 4 years, and he is, like he only has YouTube, that's all he does is he'll scroll reels, but he doesn't comment on anything, and he's like, "I've never been so happy without social media." But, yeah, he'll take my phone and just scroll Facebook Marketplace. He
I
goes on
did
my
that.
TikTok, Instagram, and he just peruses all the comments, and he'll be like, "Oh my god, what did this man mean by this?" And I'm like, "Just ignore it." He gets more upset about the comments than I do, it's so funny. I'm
I
like,
know, I
"It doesn't
freaking
have to bother you, babe, it's okay."
yeah. Yeah. And I had to realize that, like, you know what, like, people are gonna say stuff, like,
Oh, I
it's
will.
not like and it's not the end of the world, and, like, just
Mm-mm.
don't get butthurt about
No,
it, like,
no. You have to have a thick skin to post on the internet, and I don't think people understand how thick a skin you really have to have.
you gotta get bullied growing up to freaking
Oh, I
to
did.
freaking and me
I
too, I did too,
did. Before I
shoot.
had braces, whoo-wee, my teeth were wrecked. These 2 teeth were sticking out, they were way up here, and they stuck out like this, and so, like, when my, lip would come down, you'd see a little indent on my teeth.
Oh, dang,
Oh, yeah, they were rough. I had braces for 4.5 years.
dang. I had braces for,
Mhm.
like, 2.5 years, I think.
Yeah, mine was a long time. I didn't wear my rubber bands, I was naughty.
I didn't wear my rubber bands, and they put metal springs in my mouth.
Oh, you had those? Oh god.
Yeah, they were terrible.
Did you have the thing
Terrible.
in the back of your, on your back molar, and it had, like, a little hole where a key would go in. It's like a spacer, I think it was a
No, I
spacer.
don't think so.
Dude, I could not say I couldn't say green, I couldn't say thingy, I had a literal lisp. I said green and thingy, and then things
Like,
would get stuck on the back of it, I would almost choke myself. It was
yeah,
horrible.
when I got my wisdom teeth out,
Ugh.
friggin' like I still have I got them out 2 years ago and I still have holes back there. Like they're closed up, but they're like still like back there.
What?
And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, wow, like, and stuff used to be like get caught in them like all the time. And I'm like, bro, like, I got so tired of it. I just friggin' would get like my
Did you tell
water
your
pick.
dentist that?
Nah,
I would say something,
bro,
because what if you
probably
get, like,
should.
something stuck in there?
Yeah, I think about that low key sometimes. That would suck.
Dude, that's bad.
Yeah.
Do you wanna say anything, like, to anybody listening, a word of encouragement or anything like that?
Word of encouragement. You can chase the things of this world. You can try to fill the voids in your heart with the girls, the dudes, the money, the sex, the drugs, the parties, whatever it is. You can try to chase all those things to fill all the voids in your heart, but at the end of the day, the only answer is Jesus. The only answer is Jesus because he can fill all those voids in your heart. He can work a great miracle. And when he works in your life and when he does that work on your heart and in your life and on your whole entire body, man, he can take you from the deepest like darkest seasons of your life where it's like you're struggling so bad you don't even know what to do, but he can take that and turn it into like a me, like praise Jesus for saving my life. Like
Amen.
that's my biggest word of encouragement
I love that. I
for
love it.
anyone watching. Like, and if you're struggling with motivation too, I promise I don't feel motivated every single day. Well, you know what? That's a lie. Some days I do feel motivated. Other days I don't. But I have to wake up every single morning and say, I have to choose to be a provider, to go to
Mhm.
work because I got a future family and a future wife relying on me that I will be a good, strong provider for them.
Well, as a wife, I can say this because I've been one for a hot minute. You
Yeah.
will be a great husband. So, just know that.
Hope so.
You will. I know that for a fact.
Thank you.
You're welcome.